Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
Go. I don't know if I pressed the button yet or not. I'm going to turn the volume down on here. Everybody check out Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor.
Are we recording?
2006.
Are we recording?
I believe we are.
Great.
I believe that we are.
Let's kick this motherfucker off with a bang. Yo, what do you own the world? How do you own disorder? Disorder. No, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder.
I think we need to restart this episode.
Leave it.
Carlos has definitely been on some sort of
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
a
this
binge.
week's episode. I'm Carlos,
and I happen to be Ryan.
and this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. Welcome to a brand new edition, brand new video quality episode. As you can see, we're more HD now. We're moving up in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Hopefully.
This will be a December to remember Christmas tree.
You guys like the Christmas tree? Christmas tree in the back?
Add a like or a comment if you like the Christmas tree. And don't forget to subscribe.
Definitely.
Yeah. But welcome. Say hi. Say hello to these little motherfuckers.
Hello, everybody. Actually, I say bonjour. Comment ça va? But I don't even know how to say Happy Thursday. How would you say Happy Thursday? Is it bien? What's Thursday?
What's Thursday?
You can tell we never listened in our French classes back in the day. Jeudi. So bien jeudi. Happy Thursday, everybody, and happy Friday. If you do happen to be listening on the Friday, you are in for another episode of The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. I just want to say thank you, for the people who happen to be listening, and even if you, happen just to listen to just this one episode in itself, it means the world to us. So definitely thank you. But we're gonna jump right in. So how was your day today, Carlos?
Mediocre.
Why is it only mediocre?
Because the world is in disorder.
Is it?
As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, I've been in a very, very grungy mood this episode so far. I've been listening to a lot of System of a Down since Montreal, and I feel some type of way about it.
So the odd thing about Montreal is that it just made Carlos want to throw some shit and break some shit. I don't know what it is about that music, man. Sometimes you need it.
You need it. You need some. Everyone wants to break some shit. You know.
Like, can you listen to R&B and hip hop for like 24 hours?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure you can.
I think you can, but
Just,
you need something else in your
something to
life,
switch it up.
Yeah.
There's a mood. There's a song for every mood. You know what I mean? You don't hear freaking, see Brock Lesnar walking out to Aqua, or John Jones walking out to like Donnell Jones.
That was a good,
right?
Good one.
You need hype up. You need to get hyped up. You know what I'm saying? I want, if I'm in that mood, I need that music where I could slap my pastor right in the face, be like,
wow,
game time, bitch.
Wow.
Blast some DMX.
Wow.
Shit. Anyone can get it.
Whichever church that Carlos goes
John
to
Paul,
on Sunday,
Mother
please
Teresa,
watch out.
You can get these hands too. I don't care. Get this work. get this work.
Carlos has been in a mood since Montreal.
Montreal was something else.
Is it the separatists? Is it the sovereign state?
And in other news,
Huh?
we're gonna discuss. We'll discuss Montreal in a little bit, but I wanna send a quick shout out, because we are on Spotify, and the Spotify Wrapped has been released for all of you Spotify users out there, and shout out to our boy Jasper, who he had his list of podcasts.
Shout out
come
to you,
out,
Jasper.
and we came in number 2.
Wow, really?
We came
Get
in
out of
number
here.
2.
That's amazing.
So thank you, Jasper.
So you were number 2 on somebody's
on
list.
someone's list.
I don't feel like such a
someone's paying attention to us. That's all that matters.
I don't feel like such a loser.
All right. Thank you, Jasper.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
And,
Love you to death.
Yeah, we're hoping to get on more lists like this. You know what I mean? We need the attention out there. So tell your friends. Tell your family. Hell, tell the racist neighbor that you might have across the street. You know, the
You might not
coloreds
like
are-
it, but-
They may not like it. They may not like the coloreds. But, you know, we're trying. We're trying to reach out to everyone.
I think the that recap thing of the year is actually super cool. Like Carlos and I don't know if Carlos uses Spotify, but I use
don't.
YouTube Music.
Yep. As do
And
I.
did you see your recap?
I don't think mine came out yet.
Oh,
Did you
really?
get
Yeah,
yours?
mine came out. Yeah,
Oh,
it
you
did.
got yours already?
Yeah, so in this case, for anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, if you do have
the
Spotify,
year?
yeah, for the year.
Really?
If you go, I think there's a certain setting, but then you can see exactly, you know, who you listen to, how many minutes you
Oh, I
listen
got
to.
mine.
Yeah. So it just tells you really cool statistics about your your listening.
Oh, it has like
Tendencies, I
musical
would say.
photo out. It has match
Yeah.
your favorite tracks to your picks.
It's pretty
That's
cool.
so dope.
Very cool.
Oh, I got mine. That's nice.
So give us a little bit of statistics about yours, Carlos. I would love to hear some interesting, like the 30,000 minutes you're listening to Aqua
So
this year.
don't fucking judge Aqua.
Nothing wrong with Aqua. I just
Alright.
wanted to ask a question.
Don't be like that.
Just saying.
Don't be like that. Let's look back on your music in 2022. You listened to 27,133
Wow.
minutes of music. That's a
You
lot of
had
music.
10,000 more than I did.
Oh shit! And there was one artist that had it on lock. Omale, I knew it. It was Omale.
Omale? Wow.
Shout out to Omale.
Wow.
He's a bad. You are
number
in
one.
the 0.1% of Omale listeners.
Oh, damn.
Okay, my top artists. They're okay. Say word. So it's Omale number 1, Burna Boy number 2, Rima number 3, Drake number 4,
Drizzy Drake.
and Fireboy DML number 5.
Huge.
One song truly defined your year.
Big list.
It has to be Purple Song by Omale. It is. Oh yeah. That would be it. You know what? I'll share this on my
Yeah.
I'll share this later.
Share it on our
you know,
Instagram post or something
Instagram
like that. Yeah.
YouTube, whatever. I'll let y'all motherfuckers know later.
We'll
but,
we'll maybe do like a poll. I'll post mine and then we'll post Carlos's and then see who gets more votes.
I'm telling you, man. I had some bangers on my list. I'm not gonna lie. If I download a playlist, I had a pretty good 2022.
Yeah, I guess
But-
like whoever got the
Who was
more
it?
likes.
Do you know who your top artist?
Yeah, I saw mine. I saw mine yesterday.
Hold on, let me fucking guess.
No, we're not. I'll save it to the Instagram post.
It was Lupe. 100%. There was no doubt in my goddamn mind. Ugh, for God's
Hey,
sake.
man.
You can't
Hey.
branch out more.
Hey, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, huge. Cool feature, man. I'm
Oh,
like
yeah.
really. I'm glad
The feds
that.
are on you, though, but now they know my pattern.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
my gosh.
That's crazy how they
All I'm
like
saying-
give it up.
You know, if the feds knew, if the feds catch me doing something, all they have to do is play that one song to attract me. I'm inside the building. Pow. I'm dead. I'm gone. I'm arrested. And now
They
my
got you,
ops
man.
know my secret.
They got you.
They got me, bro. Don't these people know that the ops are onto you now? Now that they know your listening patterns and what you're into? Huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that your number one song this year is Fight Music by D12.
It was not, but it is the #1 song in my life, and I will live and die by that song. It is a fantastic song.
Fight music,
Fight
man.
music is a great song. Shout out to Bizarre and his verse. It really changed my life in music.
Those dudes woke up and chose violence before that was a saying.
Well, I mean, Eminem has had a pretty rough life, so I mean, if anyone deserves to branch out a little and let off some frustration, is definitely my guy right there. Bizarre's verse. Do you remember Bizarre's verse?
Something about his mother or his grandmother.
I know it off by heart because that's how much it is to me. It goes, "You want to know my hands are so numb? My grandmother sucked my, and I didn't. I smacked the hoe for talking crap. So what if she's handicapped? She said Bizarre couldn't rap. I fucking hate you. I want to, you know what? We're trying to get viewers, so we're not going to, I'm not going to rap the whole thing, but Fight Music by D12. If you guys are really into
check it out.
stuff. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, look at us all HD now, man. It's about damn time, huh?
Yeah. So for our listeners, we are trying a little bit of different programs and software here and there. So still getting used to things, but for our listeners, thank you. But go check us out on YouTube. Hopefully the quality is a little bit better this week.
Well, I think we're gonna do the whole Spotify video thing now. So, who knows? Maybe we'll get up your list of Wrapped.
We should see that.
So, last month of the year, man.
Yeah, first of the month. Today is the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
First of the month. I think this is actually the first Thursday of the first of the month for us. We've done an episode on the first of the month.
That's weird, huh?
It's got to be.
That's weird.
So I would usually I would remember that.
I wish them the happiest of Thursdays. Then.
So I wish you the happiest of Thursdays. It is the first of a brand new month.
Come on, don't fuck that up.
I might, man.
Yeah, it's
December.
It's December.
The tree in the back.
It's December.
Christmas tree.
Oh yeah. All right, you know what? Let's get down to business. These folks want to hear how Montreal went. Let's give them the rundown. All right.
So give me what Montreal is or was in your words, Carlos. I would love to hear it.
Montreal, if I had to describe it in a term, was Hasidic Judaism. A whole lot of Hasidic Judaism. No disrespect or anything. You just notice there is quite a bit of Hasidic Jews in the neighborhood that we lived in for the Airbnb.
It's a nice neighborhood.
Very nice neighborhood.
It's a very nice
very
neighborhood.
nice
Park Avenue.
Place we stayed at.
Park Avenue for anyone who knows.
Park Avenue.
But yeah, no, it was definitely a
nice
predominant.
Place. We had a nice little living room and kitchen area. And we slept in the basement. Now you're thinking, oh, it's grungy. And no. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the man caves of all man caves. It had a large TV. It had a pool table. And it had a bar.
Wait a second. Did you post anything throughout the week at all?
I tried, but I was inebriated for most of it.
I was too. So
I have a post today that I think people are going to enjoy. That gets our faces, pretty much a nutshell of how our trip went. But yeah, you guys will check it out. Yeah, I tried with the whole video and audio and, take as much, but yeah, the drink and so much, we brought so much drinks, like too many drinks.
We had drinks for like consistency for a week, 2 weeks.
And we had maybe attempted to take it, but I don't even think we finished a quarter of the drinks we had.
No. We're old now, man.
Yeah.
When we were like 19, it would have been a different story.
Even maybe we could have, but I don't even think it would have.
People, they start going overboard as they get older. Yeah. It's odd. But yeah, no, Montreal was wonderful.
Montreal's a great time.
Wonderful.
We went to the Christmas market, which was nice. We went to a lounge on the first night, which was solid AF. The people weren't as bumpity bump as much as I remember.
It was cool because I don't remember what the place was called. I don't know if you remember what the place was called.
I don't remember either.
But it reminded me of like an 80s Taco Bell nightclub.
What the shit?
I don't know. I don't know if it was like the purple lighting.
Taco Bell.
Like if Taco Bell turned into like a nightclub at night, they'd have like that purple Taco Bell lighting with like crazy drinks and like just cheap tacos. That's what it would remind me of. That was the place. But it was cool. But I agree with you. I think that was one thing I did notice in Montreal, that a lot of people go to these bars. Even the second bar that we went to, people don't like to to get up and dance or something like that.
It was crazy. We were like the only hype ones in there in the place that night.
I don't know if
But,
people are really conservative out there, but it was very
very
relaxed.
they were trying to keep it low key, but we walked in there like, fuck that. We're about to turn up. We're in Montreal, baby. Je ne sais quoi. Know what I'm saying? So they were playing good music. The transitions could have been a bit better, but music was pretty bumping. And I'm enjoying myself. I'm drinking my Long Island iced teas.
Shout out to Long Island.
And, I'm drinking and drinking. And one of the servers comes up to me, and he goes, the DJ would like to buy you a drink.
What?
And I went, oh, wow.
What?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's got to be a great feeling.
That's a wonderful. I've never had that feel. I've never had that before.
That's got to be a great feeling.
I'm like, well, okay, all right. He's like, what drink do you want? And, I look like a dumbass. I was drunk. I'm like, man, I don't fucking know. It's like, what's the best drink you got? And now I feel bad because hopefully they didn't pay too much for the drink. I don't think it was an expensive ass drink.
Well, it's probably on the house, honestly.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a DJ.
Yeah, that was nice. I'm like, okay. And, I had my dranky drink, went up to the DJ, said thank you, and the DJ goes, oh, you're the life of the party. You are great. You're fun. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's nice. Thank you. And we left the lounge at what?
You definitely were the life of the party.
I mean, I try to have as much fun as we can. It was a short weekend, You need to have fun. Life is too short to just sit around and mope and look cool. You gotta have fun, folks. That's one thing I need you to fill in today. Have fun.
I like
Especially with New Year's coming up. Turn up. All right? We had a long ass COVID time. This New Year's, it's time to turn up once again, folks. Make New Year's great again.
Always got to bring some Trump shit in.
What? Trump is the fucking truth, dude. If you're not gonna vote for him for 2024, then you're
always
a
gotta
piece
bring
of
some
shit,
Trump
just like
shit.
the goddamn liberal.
Carlos is definitely gonna walk into this podcast one day with a "Make America Great Again" hat.
Right, it's gonna happen. Trump 2024, baby. Let's do it up.
Terrible.
Let's do it up.
Terrible.
So then we leave the lounge. We end up walking the streets like some hookers and walking around. Christmas tree and a happy holiday. Is that how the words go? Who knows?
With
So we
hookers?
ended up going to a Mickey D's out there. Horrible service.
Yeah, that's got to be like
Probably
crazy.
the worst service I've ever received at a McD.
I've definitely been to some bad McDonald's.
That was
before.
hands down the worst for me. I don't know about you.
Like I'm pretty sure Jane and Finch McDonald's, and I was there, quite often as a kid. I think it was rated one of the worst McDonald's in all of Ontario for how terrible the service is.
Right.
I remember going there one night and being in the drive-thru for 50 minutes, ordering 2 Big Mac meals or something like that. That's how long it took. And I remember this has to be the worst McDonald's. But the night of Montreal, that was 100% the worst McDonald's I've ever been to.
Let me break it down for y'all, folks. We're drunk. we're tipsy. We're drunk. We need food in our system to really get back to get back to normal, right? So we walk in, and they have the whole, the machines, how you have the touch screen, you pick your own food. There was 5 of them. Only one of them worked. Only one.
I thought
and
they
only
were
cash register. Only one person was on the cash register, and they were barely at the cash. So everyone's in line waiting to use this machine. So we're like,
crazy.
Fine, we'll wait. We'll click the buttons, and then we wait and we wait. We waited maybe, how long? Half hour
for the food.
for the food.
It was longer than that.
For
It was at least an hour and 15 minutes.
an hour and 15 minutes
Yeah.
for everyone to get there.
Because I stood outside for a long, long time.
An hour and 50 for everyone to get their food.
I yacked twice
Oh dear,
on the corner before these guys got their food.
damn! It was that good of a night, huh?
It was a wonderful night.
Oh boy.
Sorry for the cleaners up from Montreal.
Hey, well,
I'm sure the snow will take it
they're
over
they're used to
and
it
wash
by
it
now.
away.
They're used to it by now.
But yeah,
There's probably someone out there, sacre bleu, who would do such a thing. Oh. But yeah, we waited a bit. We waited, and our other half of our friends got the food, and they're like, okay, we're gonna wait for the Uber to come in, and it was 4 of them waiting to get into their Uber. They got rejected by like 5 Ubers that night.
That's another thing. Anybody, our listeners from Montreal or
What
who have
the fuck is going
experience
on with the
in
Uber
Montreal,
out there?
please give us a heads up. I don't know why they were rejecting even our taxi drivers.
Yeah.
We were walking up to random taxis and be like, hey, can we just get in? They're like, no, we can't take more than 3 people or 2 people. And there's like a group of like fucking 15 of us.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing?
What's going on?
What are you
here?
doing in Montreal, guys?
Guys.
Weird, man. I don't know
All
if
we
like
needed
it's a
was
thing.
just 4 in a car, and then we're on our way. And the drive is not that long. It's like 10, 15 minutes tops.
I'm wondering if there's like certain mannerisms out there where it's like it's rude to be more than
I
like
thought
3
it was like a
people.
COVID thing.
Half our
Not
even the
wearing
taxi
masks.
drivers weren't wearing masks anyway.
I don't get it.
I guess like the COVID thing would make sense, but like honestly,
It was dumb, dude.
just didn't make any sense to me. We got rejected by like 5 or 6 Ubers a day. It was nuts.
We ended up walking the rest of the trip because we didn't want to suffer through the Uber shit, or we had to find places that were close by to our Airbnb.
Yeah, so Montreal, please give us a heads up. What's going on with your
But
Uber
you know
situation?
who's getting on some people's kids though, right?
Oh.
Uber in Montreal and McDonald's.
All of Montreal's Uber
Yeah.
and McDonald's.
Get your shit together, all right? Making us wait all that horrible way to end the night after a great night at the lounge. I forget the name of the lounge, but shout out to you guys. Your service was fantastic. The music was great. The drinks were awesome, and it was a fun night overall.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we gotta hashtag them and we gotta find their name.
I want to know the name, but I forget.
We'll
but we'll
figure
find
it.
it. We'll investigate.
Sure, it's on like one of our credit card statements or something like that.
Did we Uber over there?
I don't know, probably.
I think we walked. No, I don't remember. Either or, we'll figure it out. And we'll shout you guys
Shout
out
out to
because
those
you guys deserve it. You guys were great. But that was day 1. Day 2, I wake up from my inebriated coma. I walked 40 minutes from where we were to Old Montreal, and I walked all over.
Old Montreal's nice.
It's a nice area.
It's very nice.
Fantastic.
It's very
area.
cute.
Very, very cute.
It feels very European.
Yes.
For those who haven't been.
That's Caucasian for all you black folk out there. It's very Caucasian out there. So yes, I walked 40 minutes. I had no feeling in my knees or my legs overall after the walk because it was a long, long walk. But overall, the experience was nice. You know, it was nice seeing the buildings. You know, it was nice seeing the view. Went to the Christmas market, checked that out. Didn't buy anything. And then went back, ran into these hooligans at is it Mexican bar?
Yeah, we're at a Mexican bar.
Yeah. Ate some food. He fed me some crickets.
Oh, yes. That was a highlight of the trip.
I didn't think I was going to eat it, but
I did not think you were going to eat that at all. I just didn't think so.
Really? You thought I was just
No,
gonna be like,
I didn't think so. It was funny because me and Allie were talking and we're like, I don't think he's going to eat it. And she's like, yeah, because he's normal. She's like, all of you motherfuckers that are eating these fucking crickets and grasshoppers are fucked up. You shouldn't be eating this shit. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, no, I'm surprised you ate it. So that was great. We got to post a picture. I have a picture of the crickets. Yeah, I have a picture
crickets.
of it. So we should
But
definitely post a picture of that.
Cricket. It was
It's amazing.
alright. It wasn't like spectacular or anything. It was just whatever.
It was
cricket. Good. But you enjoyed it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Really?
100%.
All right, ever. It tasted like dust or sand.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's whatever. Overrated. Nachos were good though.
Yes, they were.
Nachos were good.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. They had a really sweet, like, little Mexican bar. I'm pretty sure it seemed like it was almost like family owned.
Yeah.
Really cool. We're watching the Mexico game during that time as well, and the food was great. Honestly, they did a wonderful job as well. So hopefully we can maybe shout those guys out on Instagram as well. But
I ended up going back to a place because I was tired from my little walk there, so I had
Tired
to
as fuck.
hibernate. And then this guy, you went to Old Montreal as well.
The one thing that I like about Montreal, I feel like they have nicer architecture than we do. I feel like their downtown
the
buildings.
people.
No.
They're old AF over there, you know.
No.
They're old.
No, Carlos.
They're old people.
Just like the downtown architecture, I feel like their buildings are nicer than ours. And the Christmas market was really cool.
Mm.
I think it was kind of small in comparison to like the distillery that we're all kind of used to.
Did you see the Christmas carolers?
No, I did not.
Oh yeah,
No.
we had Christmas carolers when when we
In
went
French?
there. Yeah, no. It was
In English.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were singing Christmas songs.
That's fucked up.
Why? Why is that fucked up? It's
Bill
Christmas.
96, man. Everything's got to be in French.
Well, they did it in English.
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
I guess by the time they must have eradicated them by the time you got there because you know. And they didn't do my request for a song, which was pretty messed up.
That's
but,
fucked up.
Hey, what can you do?
Well, when Christmas carolers get a recommendation to back that thing.
It wasn't back. I was not crazy.
when
it was
they
not back that thing.
back that
up.
thing up Christmas.
Oh my God! I am not a monster. It wasn't back that thing up. I obviously wanted a song with no cursing because there were children there. I did "Half on a Baby" by R. Kelly. But what? They didn't know it.
That was
Obviously,
a good joke.
they didn't know it.
Except for the one, the one when she was like, "Oh, I don't know that song." She definitely knew the song though.
Sorry, I don't know that song. I don't know. There was one. There was definitely that one in the group that was just like, "What are you doing? Stop."
Yeah.
But no. But yeah, it was overall a good time. Went to sleep. You went to the Christmas. You didn't pick up anything, or
I did.
Oh,
I
what'd
did.
you get?
There happens to be a great hot sauce company based out of Kingston, Ontario.
Fucking hot, dude. Let me
I-
tell you something. bro.
Hot
they have
sauce,
hot
man.
sauce here.
No, but that hot sauce is fucking nuts, man. I've never heard of them before. But they're a company based out of Kingston, Ontario, and they just happen to be in Montreal that week.
It's like the water.
Carl's is high as hell.
I am
High
completely on
hell.
the flying dragon right now.
We should do an episode on weed one day. But yeah, in this case, I picked up some hot sauce.
Yeah.
There's also a Quebec company that makes their own maple syrup whiskey,
Oh, that's right.
and I happen to pick up a
about
bottle of that as well, which is pretty good.
Did you finish it already?
No, I
Did you
actually
even drink it?
I opened a little bit to put a little bit in my coffee today. That was about
And?
it. It was delicious.
You
It's
enjoyed
delicious. We'll definitely have to try to shout out them as well. It was good. It was delicious.
All right. Well, I'm surprised they didn't down it or anything, because that's nothing more Canadian than maple syrup and whiskey.
Maple syrup whiskey is actually pretty crazy. I'm not a huge fan of maple syrup in general.
What the fuck?
I know that's weird, right?
Are you serious?
You know what's crazy? So remember back in like grade school, and I'm sure that a lot of people probably remember this as well, but I remember going to like an old farm and then actually getting like maple sap from trees for like a field trip back in like grade school. I don't know if you did that at all, but that was like super Canadian. And I remember being like, yo, this is really cool, man. They're like fucking taking hammers and hammering this little spout thing into a tree, and they hang it by the bucket. All right.
Right. Ryan.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of maple syrup.
Were there other children on the trip?
It was at night.
Oh.
I was by myself.
Oh no. Oh. You know what? That is for a whole other episode. Better yet, for a whole other therapy session, rather. Yeah, let's continue on with our trip. We ran into some old friends. Drank with them a little bit.
Shout out to Val and Lee. Wonderful people.
Ended up walking around a little bit. Well, we ate at an Italian restaurant there.
That was delicious.
That was a great food. Some great
Delicious.
pizza. I had me a New Yorker pizza out there. Not bad at all. Attractive waitresses. Waitresses. Attractive.
There's some good looking people out
Yeah.
in Montreal.
Yeah.
Man.
There was a highlight for me for that trip was I misheard Ryan. I thought he said something. Now, if you know Ryan, he's a complete gentleman. He would never ever talk vulgar. So when I misheard him say something, I'm like, wait, hold on. So
It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me.
There was a waitress, or no, sorry, a female at the bar, and I felt she looked attractive, and she was heavy set, and I couldn't hear much, and as I'm sitting there, I hear Brian taps me on the shoulder, and he actually said was, do you think the waitresses are twins? And what I heard in my inebriated mind was, did you see the waitress with the set of twins? And I'm just like, what? And we both started dying. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And I told him what I thought I heard.
Carlos is out there to get us.
Died laughing.
Carlos is definitely out there to get us
and
murdered.
I'm like, Ryan, because I'm like, Ryan never talks like that. So it was, but he did say that. That was hilarious.
Trying to get me in trouble, man.
I'm not trying to get you in trouble. Obviously, if I'm not incriminating you of it, then there's nothing to get in trouble about. You're an innocent man. I'm clearing you of your innocence. I'm clearing you of your guilt, or whatever you feel.
I hope so.
Oh Jesus!
I hope so.
So we ate the food and said goodbye with the bartender lady with the set of twins, and we ended up going to this other. I forget what's the name of this place.
Waverly. I do remember that one.
Waverly.
That was a really nice bar.
That was a nice place. They were like, "Oh, we don't have room, but we do have a lounge in the back that we'll set you up in." I'm like, "Oh, cool." It was right behind the bar. I'm like, "Oh, this is neat." And we basically had our own section. And they gave us the beers and the alcohols.
Another weird thing about that bar was the people. Like, I'm not gonna say the people.
No one's turning up.
Something about Montreal, man. I don't know if it's just like people are too cool to like dance.
Something's in the water.
Something is in the water out there. People just don't like to dance.
Yeah, man.
And, like sing and
it's
shit like
messed
that.
up, bro.
We're
They're
like
playing
sitting there like
too.
killing it. I had to go to I went up to the DJ. I'm like, yo, man, like you're killing it tonight.
Yeah.
And he's like, thank you. He's like, man, and not a lot of people are like feeling this. It seems like. I'm like, don't worry about that, man. Like, we're at the table in the back. Like, we're all loving it. So
that's craziness,
I hope
bro.
that helped. But yeah.
Crazy talk, bro. Craziness. But yeah, that was our last night. And next morning got ourselves some breakfast. Actually the night before we were in the basement.
So this is Carlos's fucking System of a Down.
This is my
epiphany.
My eye-opening moment. Here.
It was Jesus' second coming that night.
That's right. They played some System of a Down, got me some chop suey, and I see the light, or the darkness rather.
That was fucking mad.
Everybody's walking to the party, have a real good time.
You make it sound like heavenly in comparison to what it actually is, and it's fucking
it's
death.
all heavenly.
It's fucking
it's heavenly. You gotta BYOB by System of
like
a Down.
death.
Listen to it and tell me that that's not heaven.
It is a
like
death
heaven.
poutine. That's what System of a Down is. There's some crazy shit
We
going
didn't
on.
have poutine out there.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
Just weird timing, I guess.
All horrible timing.
What can
you
you
do? What can you do? But yeah, that was our trip overall.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was a good time. Montreal. Shout out to Ilona. Hopefully she had fun. She's back in Chicago now. Like, why would she leave, dude? Dude, like, I don't understand. Everything is lit out here, bro. You have free healthcare, and Trump is not running. Why would you leave, dude? Why?
No comment. I hope you're doing well out there, Ilona.
Yeah, whatever.
But so
we miss you. We hope you're having fun, Ilona.
Definitely.
I have to say that for the paperwork.
I like it.
You know what? I hope. You know what? I hope the friends you make out there, there ain't none of them are even gonna be close to us. Ain't none of them. All right. I am a top tier friend.
As you can tell, Carl's lost a close friend.
Like you will never find another friend like me. Not like me.
This is
cut my life into pieces.
Carlos's fucking System of a Down. Carlos. This is Dark Carlos over here.
Yeah,
Man.
Dark Carlos is
trying to murder some chickens.
Oh fuck, man.
Overall,
all jokes aside, Alona, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I truly do wish you nothing but the best. I hope you have a great time in Chicago. You'll make fantastic friends, and we hope to see you soon. And kudos to you. More power to you. Stay out of O Block. Bang bang. Chief Keef. Done. All right.
Shout out to you, Lona.
Yeah.
So in this case from Montreal, would you move there at all? Do you find yourself like a place that you would stay?
Not in that neighborhood.
Not like necessarily that neighborhood, but like just in general. Do you like Montreal?
Well, no, and to be clear, not because there's Hasidic Jews there. It's just that the bars are kind of
They're not
Maybe.
Carlos's taste.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
They're not his taste.
Yeah. They're just oh, jeez. Dizam. But yeah, no, the bars ain't my flavor. You know what I mean? Well, no, the good music, just the people. I don't know. I gotta live on what's the name of the street? Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent.
That's like the artistic King Street West out there.
So if I lived near there, maybe. I don't know if I would even. Yeah, I don't know if I live out there though.
I was actually talking to Alesha about this, and supposedly people say about Montreal is one of those cities where you pass through. So you may stay for maybe like a year or so, and you go and you figure out that it's like, no, this is not the place that you wanna stay at. Even like our friend that we met up with, shout out to Lee, he was saying that like Quebec is just not one of the provinces that you really want to live in. You know what I mean? Like just to kind of stay for too long. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I think the city's absolutely beautiful. I think that people are super nice. I found people were really nice, but there are the oddity things of Montreal that I just like about Toronto. Like I like when you walk in a Toronto bar and everyone's fucking hype. That's one thing.
Can't find that anywhere else.
Yeah.
But hey, to each their own, baby. Montreal, we love you. We hope to see you again soon.
Definitely.
Just do better next time. That's all.
Definitely.
Do better. Do better. But yeah, that was our trip to Montreal.
Came back
we'll
alive.
move on to recent news. Kanye struck again. Now, here's the deal. All right.
Did that interview come out today?
Released today. Yeah.
InfoWars.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's InfoWars? Give the explanation for people who don't know what InfoWars
is. By a hero to most people, Alex Jones. He is the dude behind the famous memes such as "I'm kind of retarded" and also there's something chemicals in the water that are turning the frogs gay. Also the person attacking someone, accusing him of being a Russian spy. And famously known for the person that owes billions of dollars to the families of the shoot. What's the name of the school again?
I'm sorry.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook.
And he owes quite a bit of money to them. He is still hosting a show called InfoWars, and a guest on the show was Kanye West.
Mr. Ye.
Mr. College Dropout.
Mr. I Wonder, Mr. Good Morning.
He
Can't
himself
tell him nothing.
appeared on the show. He was wearing
Jesus
the mask.
Walks.
He was wearing the mask, but it was 100% him.
Wait, did they not like announce that it was him?
It was him. No, they announced it was him.
Oh, they're like, okay,
Yeah,
so Ye's in
it
the
is,
building.
it is,
It
yeah.
wasn't like, oh, we have a mysterious
Yeah,
guest.
no.
And it just sounds like
Just sounds like
Kanye.
him.
He has his mask on. Look.
No. It was him. It was 100% him. And he was talking. Now, the way I found out about the story, which can be kind of misleading, is it would say, Kanye West says, I like Hitler. All right. Listen, you media outlet scum. You freaking viruses. Look, that is not any way to entice people. You're just making the guy be more hated than he should be, all right? Let's hear the guy out, all right? Stop portraying him like he's some sort of villain that is a Nazi. He's a black dude. How is he going to be a supporter of the Nazi symbiosis? You know what I'm saying? Come on. All right? Don't do that. Don't make him out to be more of a villain than he should be, okay? He's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood, is all. At least go into the... Folks, if I have to say one thing, don't let these media outlets be your source of information on what he said exactly. Watch the video himself to hear him explain why he said what he said. And I did just that, all right? And my take on it, the nigga needs to get canceled.
How was that expected?
That was he needs Jesus. He needs
like
to
a mental
go.
asylum.
He needs to go
He
because
needs to
he's
put on
saying some
meds.
fucked up shit, y'all.
Do you think that's like signs of like mania?
I don't think,
or like
I
bipolar or
don't know. I
something?
think it's a bipolar episode.
It was definitely crazy.
Yeah,
like
but
some of the stuff. I only saw like highlights of it,
yeah,
and like it was fucking nuts.
it's like he definitely needs to like lay low for a little bit, get himself together. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he's just on some really bad times right now. Um, it's just that what concerns me is that he's not choosing to get the help that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's really concerning. So if you really, honestly, if you hear this, honestly, dude, just like lay low for a bit, just relax and just focus on you, man. You don't need to, this is not a war that needs to be fought the way you're doing it, man. Because you're only making yourself look like the villain. And we grew up on your music, bro. We know there's a hero in there that we love and respect. So please, man, get it together.
But yeah, that was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that shit. We definitely do not condone what he said in that interview whatsoever.
Not.
We're not supporting him in any way.
No.
Well, it's just
he makes
crazy.
good music.
But like, man, to come out and say some shit like that's fucking crazy, man. God. I love how, I don't love it, but it was crazy how he was like, oh, like Hitler did some good things. Like, and then he starts yelling out people's names, like, take that.
Oh,
so and so, like,
yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like, so and so. I don't know these people's names, but I'm assuming they're like
I
high up execs,
media
or something like that. But like, that's crazy, man. Like, he's just like trying to throw shots at people from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, people are gonna sit there and be like, man, this guy's nuts. Majority of his
They're
fans, I
gonna
would
cancel
think.
him. They're gonna, but he keeps on coming back.
I don't know, man.
Who
Crazy.
knows, man. Maybe it's not the end of the world, man. Maybe you can say whatever you want and stop worrying about. I mean, he seems to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, upset at some people for costing him money, but he seems to be happy.
Another thing about Kanye I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead.
I was recently on Reddit, and I did happen to see a news article posted about their divorce, Kim Kardashian's divorce.
Yes. Go ahead.
The child support payments in favor of Kim Kardashian is $200,000 a month. $200,000 a month. Can you believe that? There's some people that don't even make $200,000 in their lifetime.
No. Nope.
There's probably cities and towns within like rural Canada that doesn't even have $200,000 pass through their town.
Nope.
And Kanye West has to pay $200,000 for child support.
You know she's a billionaire herself, right?
She is.
Does not need the money.
You know how much money that is a year? That's $2.4 million a year.
She doesn't need the money.
Fucked. Absolutely fucked.
She don't need the money. She is well off.
Is it like a fact that she's taking it?
Yeah. He's putting in the.
Can you blame her?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. What do you need the money for?
It's just
You're how are you gonna call yourself an independent woman? But you need child support?
It's for the kids.
You are literally the front page of Forbes magazine of an independent woman. Is it about money?
Is it about the money at that point?
Yes, 100% it is.
Is it about the money?
This is her being petty.
Is it about
She
the money?
doesn't need the money. What does she need this child support for? She literally could feed their kids just with her money alone.
Oh yeah.
She does not need a man for the rest of her life. She's fine.
So in every single situation, even if the woman like is perfectly fine feeding the kids, you think that the man should just get like let go like that?
Why? What do you mean by letting go? Because
because you're still responsible for the kid.
Oh, 100%. So be there for the kids. You don't need courts or you don't need the child support to do that.
Yeah, but that's America for you.
Yeah, but that's America in general. But the thing
like
is,
that's like North American like law. Like them both, two smart people decided to have kids together.
Right.
Both of them are doing extremely well by themselves.
Extremely well.
Both of them got married, knew what marriage was about,
Right.
and then knew that this potentially could have happened.
Right.
Probably were blindsided because they thought that this was never going to happen.
Sure.
But it did.
It did.
And then they fucking fell for it. And then now Kanye, unfortunately, is paying for it. Honestly, like, Kanye should just fucking try to fight for the possession of the kids and then fucking sue her for...
But do you think after everything is going on, do you think that...
Oh, no, he wouldn't win.
Oh, no,
Definitely
that
not.
would be-
But
yeah.
as a father, you should try that.
Oh, 100%.
Because imagine if it was the other way around. Like, yeah, Kanye should take the money, right? Or you think Kanye shouldn't take the money?
I think his pride would say he wouldn't. I think there's a male pride to say that he
I
would.
think in general, like, you should take the money.
Oh, 100%. But
Like,
I think in terms of like male pride, he would not do it. I don't think he would. There's always time. If there's money, if there's free money, or if there's money to be taken, who's not going to take it?
Yeah. So that's why Kim's taking it. If she accepts it.
But she doesn't need it.
She doesn't need it. I don't think it's a concept of need. I think it's a concept of responsibility. And, like, if she's going to take possession of the kids, and it's like, hey, then Kanye should support it. And then if Kanye were to fight for it and be like, yo, I'm taking possession of the kid, then Kim should pay her or pay Kanye fucking $200,000. That's what I would think.
I don't know, man. It's just like the way I see the relationship is Kim feels like the kids are not safe with him.
Because they're not.
No.
Because that's the truth.
Yeah.
You know how probably death threats and that shit that guy gets? I don't think Kim gets...
Yeah.
Kim probably gets death threats too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But, like, she's not going out and saying some fucking wild-ass shit.
Or at least to the public.
To the public.
Like
yeah, to the public, yeah.
She could be the biggest of anti-Semites. No, I'm kidding.
And, like, in this case, like, she looks like the godsend. But, like, Kanye's doing that. Like, Kanye, with him putting himself down in this position, only puts her up. And even though he's not doing that consciously, it just works. You know what I mean? He's going to lose every single media battle, every single court battle that has to come with the way that he's portraying this. You as a father, you're not doing your due diligence and your justice as a father to try and feed for these kids. So the least that you could do is give them the money. The kids are going to have a fucking great life without you. Like, that's the way that divorce works. You know what I mean? Like, that is the ultimate contract that you as a person you make, you know what I mean, to go in. Like, you're a smart enough individual, you know how the laws work, you know how this shit works. If you're willing to, like, play the game, like, you have to understand, like, you're gonna lose sometimes. And that's just like the game that both of them played. And then unfortunately and fortunately at the same time, Kim's winning, which sucks. Because $200,000 is a fucking shit ton of money. It's a stupid amount of money.
There isn't, like, that is more than enough baby food and clothes.
Like, I hope that she takes the money and, like, donates it or something. Like that.
Oh, you're serious. Oh, that's nice.
It's just, I don't know, man. Like, I get, like, a lot of people are pissed off because, like, Kim's like, oh, Kim doesn't need it. But I think it's the principle. It's just the way that it is. You know what I mean? Pay for your kid.
The City Boys lost this round. City Boys lost this.
Yeah. Sorry, yay.
Like,
just to think about that and, like, bring it not too much into my own personal relationship, but, like, let's say, like, my mother, for those who don't know me, my mom has 4 kids, divorced every single one of her husbands, or every single dad that was ever in our lives, but my mom's made probably more money than any one of those guys put together. So in that case, does the guy get scot-free even though my mom has enough money to pay for all of us? It's like, no. The guy should pay for it, realistically, right?
It's their kids.
Yeah, it's their kids. It's like, my mom doesn't need the money. We all grew up healthy as fuck. It's like, that's just the role that you have to play. But I'm sure that if our dads took us, if it was the opposite way around, then my mom would pay for it. It's
because
like,
at the end of the day, it's the kids that matter the most.
yeah, it's just like, that's the thing. It's like, now that these kids are gonna get $200,000, hopefully that $200,000 goes towards the kids, like, fucking schooling or whatever it may be, or violin lessons and whatever rich kids do and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, but I think that's just the game that you play. Like, you sign up for that. So, sorry, yay, 200,000. That's a fucking shit ton of money. Like, God, man. But yeah, no, I can't blame her. So I disagree with you on that one. But I can fully understand where you're coming from. I can fully understand that she doesn't need the fucking money. She's a fucking billionaire. She's killing it herself. It's just the principle. That's all.
Principle.
Yeah, that's my rant on child support.
All right. Okay. We will agree to disagree. And that's healthy to do, folks.
Yeah.
Learn from that.
Communication.
That's what it is. All right. Boom. I have the day off tomorrow.
Really?
I do.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because I have well, not me, but my people's got a very big game tomorrow.
Ghana.
FIFA!
Ghana's been killing it.
They are doing
Killing
quite
it.
well. They are second place in their group. Portugal first. And it's a toss-up between Uruguay and South Korea. But everyone in our group is playing tomorrow, 10 a.m. Please tune in. We have a big game.
I'll be tuning in.
Us versus Uruguay at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Uruguay. That took me a tough game. Uruguay is usually really
Uruguay, we have some history.
Go back.
We go back a little bit. So for any of you non-history buffs in soccer, back in what year was this? 2010? I forgot. But a few years back, Ghana and Uruguay played in a game, and we went for a kick for a goal, and we literally made it in the net. But one of the players for Uruguay, sorry, just bringing
It's hurtful.
tough
Hurtful.
memories. He hit the ball with his hand, and the ball did not go in the net. And it ended up being a penalty kick for us, but that player got ejected. We really needed that penalty, and we missed.
That's a bullshit rule.
We missed. And we ended up losing the game.
Soccer. Football. Yeah, that's a bullshit ass rule.
It sucked. It was a horrible day. Probably the worst sporting moment that I've seen in my life.
In Ghana history.
Yeah. That was a rough one. That was
All of Ghanaian history.
easily the most heartbreaking sport moment I've ever witnessed. It was a toughie. That broke my heart that day. But tomorrow we have to come back. We either have to win or draw tomorrow in order to advance. So we cannot lose. And that player will be there tomorrow, off the bench, that is. His name is Luis Suarez.
Doesn't he bite people?
He's the one that bites.
He's the biter.
He's the biter. He has the teeth for it.
The Mike Tyson of
schmuck.
the Mike Tyson of the soccer game.
Yes. He's bitten a few players, and he has a history of it. Has a history of saying racist things during games as well. But overall, Uruguay, I've met some nice people from there, so no beef towards your people. But to Luis Suarez, if you're watching, I hope your house gets tear gas tomorrow. All right. I hope you get Lou
Harsh
Gehrig's
words from a harsh man.
I hope you get Lou Gehrig's disease.
Captain Insano.
I don't care.
Wow.
That's what my words. I'm not even going to put you on some people's kids because you don't even deserve it. You know,
Carl's system of a down. Carl's is going nuts.
Fuck you.
Carl's is going
I hope.
nuts.
You know, I'm not going to wish too much ill will. But you, Luis Suarez, you're not on my favorites list. If that's what.
Wild.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. But he will be there. I don't know if he's playing tomorrow. I hope he doesn't play tomorrow because that will trigger some PTSD that I don't need right now. But yeah, that's what I'll be dealing with. So if you need me, I might either be really happy or clinically depressed tomorrow.
So you'll hear about that on our
You'll hear
next
about
week's
that
episode.
on the next one. I'll probably rant the entire episode, and Ryan will just sit here and just I don't know, do stuff.
You know what's hype?
What's hype?
It's our 80th episode. Our 80th episode.
80.
I think I said in a few other the previous episodes. But this is our official 80th episode. Crazy. Dance hall sirens.
We made it to 80 episodes.
Can you believe it?
Wow. Can you believe that?
Can't.
That's crazy, dude.
I definitely can't.
We made it this far. Have you learned anything in the 80 episodes?
I've learned that there's a system of a down, Carlos, and he needs to be released every once in a while.
Indeed he does. Because if he is too internalized, we don't know what the heck is going to be capable of Carlos. Carlos is a complex figure that needs that has multiple characters. There's System of a Down Carlos, who was just released very recently. There's conservative Carlos, who Alesha is a really big fan of. And yeah, there's a few other Carloses that shall be awakened as time goes on, but we'll never know. Wrestling Carlos is my personal favorite, and that's me every day, baby. So all you ladies out there, you know the drill.
Oh my God.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh yeah. Don't worry about
Barry
the
White.
This
Barry White.
because every night's WrestleMania night, baby. Oh jeez.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's too much. I'm on a roll right now.
I have nothing else to say to you.
What do you mean?
I have nothing else to say this
Well,
episode.
don't act all grossed out, bro. You knew the drill.
But yeah, 80.
80 episodes.
I'm hoping
man.
somebody learned something from us in at least 80 episodes.
I doubt it. We are horrible teachers and terrible.
Terrible,
we are
terrible,
terrible influences.
Yeah.
We have, yeah. If anyone has learned anything from us, seek help. Find God.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, because yeah. I don't know, man. Here's to 80 more.
80 more. I hope I live that long.
What the fuck? Whoa, that
What do we do? We did it.
Hurry.
We did it in a year? What?
It was like a year and a bit. Jesus.
Do I give myself another 2 years on this piece
Holy
of shit planet?
Shit. Whoa.
I'm just playing.
That went left in a hurry.
I'm just playing.
Oh man, someone else has been listening to System of a Down, I guess.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You think there's like a suicide genre of music that just doesn't get played, like a black
That doesn't get played.
like on the dark internet?
I know that there is suicide music that does get played.
Really? I don't think I've ever heard any song like
No.
that's like that, like crazy dark.
Lizzo. You don't want to off yourself whenever you hear Lizzo?
No, man. She's actually she's pretty hype.
Is she? Pop down, good as hell, pop top, pop, 'cause I'm good as hell. 'Cause I'm good
And
as
she plays the
hell.
flute, man. It's pretty
Oh,
cool. I don't know
I'm
anything.
kidding.
I don't know
Shout
anything else
out to
about her.
Lizzo.
I don't know
Sorry,
anything else about her.
that was pretty mean, but shout out to Lizzo. You are a fantastic singer, and keep doing you, baby. I'd hit it.
Okay, then. Well, that is today's episode. And we'll try to get that facial expression on an Instagram post somewhere 'cause that's hilarious. But that's all I gotta.
All right. Well, we'll end it here. Thank you for joining us on our 80th. And what are we gonna do for our 100th? Will there be an extravaganza, bonanza?
There will be. It will be in the new year of 2023. Thinking around April. I'm thinking, but
April.
we'll see.
That's
if we can-
WrestleMania season.
WrestleMania season. We gotta get some WrestleMania shirts.
Yeah.
We'll just make a ring
Yeah.
in this room.
Bing, 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 and have like more crossword puzzle thingies here. We'll have more puzzles because we're always trying to fill it in here in the blank. But thank you for joining us for 80 episodes. Tune in. We have some shit planned out. Not really. Will it just come out to us whenever? And Ryan will still be dancing like this. But on that note, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is the blank with Carlos and Ryan. And remember, folks, spill it in, 'cause it's good as hell.
Peep the
Wake
Christmas
up!
tree.
What I gotta make up? 'Cause I gotta make up. You wanted to. How about I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
make
ending
up?
this now.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteousness to.
Just move down for you. Peace, everybody.